Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are
On the Off-Ramp.
And today's video takes us to Tacoma, Washington, Dash State Park, and then on to Dosewallips State Park.
Continue on Washington 509 North for 18 kilometers.
I think right to the campground. Yeah, pretty close to anyway.
First time in Tacoma.
Today Wade and I are getting ready to have some smokies for supper. That's unusual because we haven't really had too many chances to actually have a campfire. Many of the places we stayed at are RV parks, which didn't necessarily have places for fires. And there's very few places that actually felt like a campground. And we just came from Cape Disappointment, which had an amazing campground. And here we are at Dash State Campground. And it's probably less than amazing, but it's a beautiful day, which always makes it great. And we're just sitting here waiting for our wood to burn down. Now, the reason I think this is video worthy is that Wade picked up some redwood at, I don't know, one of the campgrounds?
In Oregon, I think.
Where?
In Oregon.
In Oregon. So we picked up some redwood, and it definitely has a different smell than what we're used to, oak and birch. It has a different aroma. So on this very special redwood, we're going to be cooking our smokies and having a very fine dinner together. We're folding laundry. Finding a laundromat means also finding Wi-Fi, so you can see by the cords and the cables.
That would be a winner chicken dinner.
That's a winner chicken dinner, yeah. When we can find Wi-Fi and a place to do laundry. So that's happened how many times this trip? 5 times you've done laundry, maybe? 4? Yeah. And you know, in our little van, I think we still packed too many clothes, so time to wash bedding and wash clothes, and it's a rainy day outside, so this actually works out really well.
Well, we lucked into a beautiful day on the harbor front in Tacoma.
Yeah, we walked around there and enjoyed a lot of the views, seeing some of the sights that are on the water.
Lots of great restaurants and other things, so if you are walking the waterfront, that's a great place to visit in Tacoma.
And we visited a little market as well.
Oh yeah, there was a great little market that we stopped by as well too.
We're doing the 5-mile loop of a drive around, what was it called?
Defiance Park in Tacoma.
Defiance Park in Tacoma. And there's just beautiful, huge trees. This is by the point, by the harbor. And we're just trying to see if we can find a place to park, but this place is busy, and we'll just enjoy the drive for now. But if we get to park somewhere, then we'll get out for a walk as well. Well, it was time for Wade and I to enjoy some seafood. And here we are at Anthony's. And I have the greatest view. First him.
I look like a fish.
No. But look what's behind him. We are eating on the ocean here in a harbor. In Tacoma area. Well, Wade and I have spent a couple of days at Dash Point State Park in Tacoma. And it was nice to be in a beautiful kind of wooded setting, but right in the city, and so we could get around and see a lot of things and do a little shopping. Today we are back on the 101. We have left the state park, Dash State Park, and heading out to another one. So
The Pacific Coast Highway.
back on the Pacific Coast Highway, back on the 101, and experiencing some cloudy, rainy weather and chilly temperatures, but hey, we're on a road trip and we're still loving it. This is our 3rd Washington State Park that we're staying in, and it's beautiful.
It's called Dosewallips.
Dosewallips.
Or Dosewallips or
Dosewallips.
Dosewallips. I'm not sure how you'd say
State
it.
Park. There's a massive trees right in front of our site. This circle here all has full hookup, so it's kind of open.
Nice
but-
fire pit too.
Yeah, a really nice fire pit. Very clean, very well kept campground. Pretty quiet. There is a highway that we do hear some traffic.
Lots of robins.
Yeah, lots of robins. And the restrooms are over there behind the trees, and they are very clean. Okay, so we're off for a hike. It's a chilly afternoon, but we've decided to get outside and enjoy the outdoors.
Actually, it's balmy. It's 12. A little warmer than what we've
It's
had for a while.
12. think we were expecting warmer temperatures by the time we got to this area, but we're gonna hike on Maple Valley Trail. We were having a little difficulty trying to figure out which path to go down, but it looks like this one is it. The other path was more of a bush cleared area. So hopefully we're on the right track here. Not sure what the signage will be in this trail, but it looks well enough taken care of or used that I don't think we'll get lost. I love it. Everything is covered with moss.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So we should have kept coming down the pathway.
Oh, okay. Took a little side path then. This must be a little tenting area here.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous campground. Oh, here's some good signage.
Oh, look at that, it's too cool. That's quite the bridge.
Yeah, it's a fun trail. And every once in a while we get a peek at the mountains on the other side.
Yeah, I wonder if that's fresh snow on that mountain up there.
Oh, because
from last night.
You know what? We were getting warnings that there would be snow in our area, but it never got cold enough at our campsite overnight to get snow, so we're not sure for what part of this area was going to get it, but who knows? We didn't. We're glad about that. Moss, ferns growing everywhere. This is a beautiful little forest to hike in. Looks like an archway of moss. Okay, you have to see what Wade and I are seeing here. Let's show you the bottom at first. This is an old trunk. And out of that trunk, I mean, it looks huge, but out of that trunk is
another tree from the top.
Another tree growing out of the top of the trunk. I mean, it's neat enough, isn't it? That is pretty cool, but the way those roots are kind of wrapping around the trunk.
Here, I'll let these people behind us go again.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the other side of this trunk yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a few campers enjoying this trail
Look at all
today.
those roots.
Wow. That is something. Tiny little ferns almost.
Yeah.
Detail of that. Moss. I mean, we've seen so many trees, haven't we, with moss growing, with ferns growing right out of them. I guess that's supposed to keep you from going over the cliff.
Yep.
Will it do it?
Might.
Okay, because there's what, a pathway down there yet?
Oh my. This is just thick. This is crazy.
I know. I just wanted to videotape you walking through it. Okay, so I don't know. Every day Wade and I are going, oh, because there's something new that we're seeing. And it's been that kind of trip where you see so much that you're almost forgetting what we've been blessed to see.
Hi.
Oh wow, it goes high up.
Yeah. It's quite the lush green. I guess this would be part of the rainforest.
Well, and we're getting some light through the trees too, which makes it even more beautiful. The moss just has this emerald green look to it. It's so fun. Up, 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 up. You really chucked the elevation climb for this place.
Oh, it went up 500 feet at the most.
Okay, we can see the top, I think, over there.
Another cedar coming out of a...
Ah, that just amazes me.
I've seen lots of little ones like that in the past. I've never seen such large grown trees.
Here, the one growing out of the trunk is almost bigger than the trunk. Not quite, but.
Under and over.
Under, over.
Not through.
There we go, I made it. This tree is just bending to something, curving because of something. This is just another one of those creeks that we've come across on this hike. It's incredible. We've come across these brooks. One had a deep ravine that Wade went way down, climbed into it, and took some shots from down there. But everywhere it's just covered in moss and the light filtering through. We're just amazed. It's such a beautiful hike. We are in Dosewallips State Park, and we just finished a long hike. Mine says I went 8 kilometers, Wade says it's 6. I take more steps than him. So here we are. This is our campsite. It's 11 degrees outside. It's their spring, and we are gonna have some hot dogs over a fire. This is our campsite. This campground is beautiful. Really, I mean, you can see all the sights, but the trees are huge and the grounds are really well kept, and we're really liking our spot here, except that we are not in the sunshine. This is a shady spot and the sunshine is over there. On a day when it's 11 degrees, we would like the sunshine on our site. But what a beautiful day. We've had a great hike. We're ready for some supper. Where are we going, Wade?
I believe this is Mount Walker.
Mount Walker View. Wade said, we have time, let's go check it out. This is a dirt road at this point. There's been some snow on the side of the road, and we are climbing on this single lane road.
Oh, but we got it easy compared to this guy on bicycle.
Oh yeah, because it's been up the whole way, and we're following a guy on bike. Oh. We've met one vehicle taking this same trail. We're gonna have one heck of a view when we get to the top, but hope we're not meeting too many other cars. It was not recommended for RVs or somebody pulling a trailer.
We're not an RV, we're a van.
We're a van, so we go to these places. Oh, and a car. Well, I hope we're close to the end. Yeah, so
Here we are.
So we decided to climb this mountain to get a view, but now we're on a one lane winding road covered in snow at this point.
And ice.
Now we're debating whether we want to go forward or not, or walk up the distance to the viewpoint. Apparently a great view, but
we don't know how far it is.
Not sure we want to do this in the van. What would you do? Would you drive it? We're not taking the chance, especially because it's one lane. It's just, we're a little nervous. Okay, we decided to go back down the mountain without ever getting to our view, as the snow really started falling, and we went, we don't want to be sorry, we want to be safe, so we are not going to travel. I know it's probably only at the top of the mountain that we're experiencing the snow, and when we get down, we'll go, oh, it's over.
But we don't want to get stuck in a weather bomb either.
No, and obviously there wouldn't be much of a view if there's going to be lots of snow. So anyway, there was that adventure. We went on the off-ramp, and this is what happened. This was a 7 mile?
Yeah, 7 miles.
7 mile, and there's been no flat area at all in this drive.
Climbing the whole time.
Yeah, climbing the whole time. Yeah. And the snowing doesn't seem to be stopping. I think I'm glad that we are going down.
It dropped from 4 degrees, it dropped down to -1.
We've met a couple of vehicles on the road, though.
And a bicycle.
And a bicycle. A guy on a bike was driving up, wearing shorts. He looked like he was working hard. Okay, can you see it? That's the valley down below. We've probably come halfway down the mountain already.
Oh, not even yet.
Not even. Wade doesn't think we've gone halfway. But it's snowing. It's nasty out there for this area. Oh, I wish we could see all that.
Thanks for joining us on the off-ramp today. We hope that this video and last week's video shows you a little bit about the variety of state parks available in the state of Washington.
They were all three quite different, but the highlight of Dash Point is meeting some friends. Dave and Barb were camped next to us, and before you knew it, Wade was part of a bluegrass band, and you're going to hear more about that in next week's video.
Until then, we would ask you to subscribe, leave a comment, and
Give us a thumbs up.
And as you're making plans for your future, just remember to
Hold your plans loosely.